I must remember where I started. I want to make a world where everyone smiles and lives together happily. For that to happen, people need a symbol.
A symbol?
A symbol of peace. The reason crime is on the rise everywhere is because citizens have no one to believe in. They need to rely on someone. That's why I want to be the pillar that gives people hope.
Huh. So that's what drives you to become a hero, even though you're quirkless.
Yes.
Toshinori Yagi, is that right? Those are some pretty funny ideas you got. You're kind of crazy.
I keep my ideas lately, not them made. What's coming through? 全てが見比べたサビ羽振りよく増やしてこらけしありとあらゆるものセトリ身に覚えのない運命に殺されかけたこともあったし死んだ目をして生きた時期それでも今日も生かされてるってことは What's going on まださやり残してんだろう修正のしようのない日々の中で What's going on 人とは違うと見た上で可能性のルーツを開くDreaming 意志逆走四角い空心の隙間埋める明けぬ夜から抜けよう未来の解像度下げ僕らは目をそらしてはなりたいものなんてないとうさぶいた日々を I keep my ideas lately の人生愛も夢も変なほど簡単に気がついちゃうもんさ Come let's let not them make
Midoriya, are you four safe?
Yeah. How about you guys? No one saw you?
I don't think so. We're on the street blending in with the crowd now. Some pros are here helping people evacuate.
Good. We're stopped in front of the station. Luckily, we missed that last shockwave. Our rescue totally worked.
A rescue? That's not what happened back there! You idiots just happened to be my best escape route!
You're welcome.
I had to get out of there so All Might could destroy that guy.
He's right. We would have been in the way. The smart thing to do was leave him to it. Gran Torino can help him out. We made the right decision, didn't we? This is what you would have wanted. Right, All Might?
You have so much in common with Nana Shimura. The utter waste of a human who passed one for all on to you.
Be proud, Toshinori. You went down a long, hard road to obtain this power. Of course it's gonna take a lot of work to master it.
My master was a true hero. Keep her name out of your filthy mouth.
A woman with no skill and grand ideas she couldn't live up to. How embarrassing for me, the creator of One for All, to see her inherit the power. And the way she died was so pathetic. Shall I tell you all about it?
Enough!
You're in the way.
It's the same as last time. Toshinori, calm down. 6 years ago, you got distracted, and that's how he escaped and put a hole in your stomach. That's always been your weakness. Don't let him get under your skin.
Yes, sir.
His quirks and fighting style are completely different than they were. You won't be able to stop him head on. Use your wits. Can you still fight? It's do or die. You must go past your limit.
I will.
The scene below straight out of a nightmare. Half of Camino Ward was demolished in a single horrifying instant. All Might is currently fighting the villain who appears to have caused the blast. I can't believe it. How is one person so powerful? He's destroyed the city and is more than holding his own against the symbol of peace. Our plan has been thwarted. It's up to you now, All Might.
You see this? Jeez.
Oh crap, that looks terrible.
All Might looks kind of beat up.
Whoa, I've never seen him like this.
Where's Kamino Ward again?
Daddy may not have to work tomorrow, hon.
Really?
Why aren't the other heroes helping?
Man, these villain attacks are getting insane.
That or the heroes are just slacking off. They're getting soft. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true.
It looks bad, sure, but All Might's the best. He'll win in the end, right?
I find myself conflicted. Tomura has been the one to chip away at society's trust in heroes, so is it fair that I should land the final blow? You know, All Might, as much as you hate me, I think I probably loathe you more. I killed your master, sure, but you took away so much from me, everything I tried to build. That's why I want you to suffer until your last breath and die broken and disgraced for all the world to see.
Big one's coming! Dodge and counter!
Not everyone's so fast.
Watch out!
I will obliterate everything you protected. First to go will be your self-respect and ridiculous public image. Show the world how pitiful you really are. Symbol of peace.
He looks like a skeleton. What's wrong? Is everyone else seeing this? It looks like All Might's been shrunk somehow!
Most of the world has never heard of this fight. I did everything I could to keep the injury under wraps. I'm supposed to be the guy who's always smiling, right? I'm the symbol of peace. People everywhere have to think that I'm never afraid.
All Might, your secret!
Hollow cheeks and sunken eyes. To think that you're their greatest hero. Now the adoring public knows your true form. Try not to be ashamed. Your move.
Even as my body rots and grows frail, even as you expose my weakened state, in my heart, I remain the symbol of peace. And there's nothing you can do to take that from me.
Is that so? Ah, well, I'd forgotten how stubborn you are. I guess I'll just give up. Oh, but there is one thing you might be interested to know. Tomura Shigaraki, my apprentice, he's Nana Shimura's grandson. I kept wondering what would annihilate your golden heart, and so I found Tomura, groomed him to hate you, and watched you smile so proudly as you beat your master's descendant.
That's a lie.
Oh, come now. You know it's the truth. That is clearly something I would do. Huh. Well, well, that's strange, All Might. Where is your smile now?
If you have to save someone, that means they've probably gone through something terrifying. They'll be frightened. Remember that real heroes don't just save lives. They save a person's heart, too. You know what I think? No matter how scared you are, you should smile to show that things will be okay. In this world, the ones always smiling are the ones who are the strongest.
How very entertaining. I think I've taken a piece of you after all.
She's my master's grandchild. My God, what would she say if she knew how we turned out?
Don't lose. Keep going. All Might. We need you. He's frozen.
This is bad. Beat this guy. No way. What next?
Is he gonna lose?
He's always been able to win before, so he can do it again, right?
Yeah, even if he looks totally different, he's still the same All Might.
Come on, All Might, you can do it!
Beat this sucker! Show him what you can do! Win this! Beat him! Come on, All Might!
Fear not, miss. I'm not done yet. You were right. A hero has so much to protect in this world. Which is why I will defeat you!
Toshinori, when you think you can't go on anymore, look inside.
I must remember.
Remember why it is you clench your fist.
Where I started.
Your past. Remember where you came from. Keeping your origin in mind will help push you past your limit.
My origin, of course. I want to make a world where everyone smiles and lives together happily.
How many times is he gonna have to counter such a large-scale attack? He should have been out of power a long time ago. Muscles are only forming on his right arm. This distorted form can't be good.
There it is. That's the last of your strength, isn't it, All Might? A wounded hero is a most frightening animal. Do you know that even now I sometimes dream of you charging at me with your entrails strewn across the ground?
Oh no.
You have what, 2 or 3 punches left?
Are you serious? What the hell's going on with that weak little body?
Looks like we made it in time.
We've got the Nomu under control. You have to help All Might.
Tsukuuchi must have expected this. He feared for his friend's life.
Those Nomu weren't particularly strong, but I'm still impressed you handled them so quickly. As expected from the man who clawed his way to the number 2 spot.
Damn it, All Might. I did everything I could to get ahead of you. But the harder I worked, the more obvious it became just how much of a widening gap separated the two of us. The stronger you got, the angrier I became. Stand up and show them why you're better! Endeavor.
If the only reason you're here is to cheer him on, I'd prefer you to remain silent.
Think again, madman. We're here to assist.
That's our job as heroes! You did your best, Mount Lady.
All of you came.
Of course we did. We can't do much. But if we can just help a little, then we have fulfilled our duty.
Thank you.
You have to stop him, All Might. This personification of evil. Pros and citizens everywhere are praying for your victory. No matter what you look like. You're still everyone's #1 hero!
Toshinori Yagi?
He's an interesting guy. A little crazy. For instance, he thinks that crime hasn't gone down because the citizens don't have anyone to rely on. That the world needs some kind of pillar of support. And he says that's what he's going to become one day.
Toshinori, you are a pillar. One that must not be broken. You are the #1 hero. You can hear them, can't you? Even after everything he's done so far, the entire world continues to cheer you on. Their united voices cry out for your victory. That includes your students, whose admiration knows no bounds, who aspire with their whole hearts to be like you.
How pointless. Let's stop dwelling on heroism and start focusing on reality. Spring-like limbs, kinetic booster ×4, strength enhancer ×3, multiplier, hypertrophy, rivets, airwalk, spear-like bows. The shockwaves until now were simply to wear you out. I knew it would take much more than that to kill you. In order to put you down for good, I'll punch you with the ultimate combination of quirks I have stored up within me right now. This will end you. I wasn't certain until we exchanged blows tonight, All Might, but now I am. One for All no longer dwells within you. What you're attacking me with is just a lingering ghost, the embers that remain from what you've already passed on. And that fire gets weaker every time you use it. Even now, it's a feeble spark about to put itself out. Izuku Midoriya! He's the child you passed One for All on to, isn't he? I bet he came here without your asking. You have no control over him, do you? It sounds as though you'll die full of regrets, All Might. As a hero and as a teacher. Impact recoil!
You're right. As his teacher, I should have reprimanded him for coming here. I failed, which is why I have to make it up to him.
I see. The weak embers inside you are resisting, trying to rekindle some of your former strength. A desperate attempt to rage against the inevitable and fulfill your duty. But it's not enough!
When you think you can't go on anymore, remember.
I'll beat you. Not because I'm a symbol, but because I will do as my master did for me. Until I finish training young Midoriya. Until he's ready.
It's embarrassing how much you're resisting.
I won't.
Perhaps I was wrong.
I refuse to die!
You won't be able to stop him head on. Use your wits. At the last moment, he transferred the power in his right arm to his left. He used his right arm as bait. But
a clever trick. That's so unlike you. Still weak, though!
That's because I didn't put my back into it that time!
This power has been passed on from hero to hero, each praying that it will bring joy and peace to humanity. That One for All will give the world hope. And now it is your turn. Do your best, Toshinori.
Goodbye. All for one. United States of Goodbye. One for all.
He shouldn't push himself.
let him be. He's still working. This is his last job. A final act as the symbol of justice and peace, and the #1 hero.
rubble! Below the rubble! And more there!
The heroes began rescue operations during All Might's fight, but the scope of the damage is staggering. Authorities are estimating a large number of casualties. The villain who caused this is... Oh, there! He's being led into the Maiden right now! Meanwhile, All Might and the other heroes remain on high alert.
Sorry, the trains aren't...
We can't go anywhere. I wish we could find Todoroki and Yaoyorozu.
Let's just head that way. We should let the heroes know we got Bakugo in case they're looking for it.
Good idea.
Now. Now. It's your turn.
That's our hero!
He could be more amazing! All Might's message was only a few words long. As far as most people were concerned, it was meant for other criminals. A warning that the symbol of peace endured. But to me, it meant the opposite. He'd used up everything, and now it was left to me. Now the preview! All Might finally defeated All For One, his greatest nemesis. I'll be the one to take over One For All, and the mantle he left behind. Next time, end of the beginning, beginning of the end!